honestly, it sucks some of the juice out of this movie. As soon as you get in there and you see that we've made no effort to make waxy figures, it kind of like...
Oh, hang on real quick.
What the... Holy God!
Dude, where the fuck did he go?
What the fuck is happening? This isn't natural.
Does he have a sling ring?
Where did he go? Oh my God, he's back.
Oh, sorry, wait a minute. I just wrote the script for this movie. It only took me that long. So
Can I disappear too?
I don't know. I mean, try walking through your wall.
Okay.
But you gotta believe. Holy shit!
Wow! That was amazing.
Did you have any adventures while you were in there?
Yes. I went to a weird sex dungeon.
Ooh.
Whoa. And you didn't stay?
I was whipped till completion.
He's like, I need a cigarette and a towel. That's all I need right now.
It changed my entire outlook sexually.
Wow.
Wowie, wow, wow, wow.
We get our first guy, Tony, one of the kids that's there, and he's lighting a cigarette. It falls in. We see a scene, and he goes into it, and then we get our first scene is the werewolf scene.
This is killer.
Yeah, Tony, I will go ahead and note that the first time I saw him on screen, I was like, it's fucking Bobby from Twin Peaks.
I'll see you in my dreams.
Not if I see you first.
Oh, I thought he looked familiar, and I didn't place it. That's awesome.
And what's funny is when he does drop his lighter, like that kind of got me when I was watching this the first time because you don't hear it hit the ground. And then when he goes into the display, I was like, holy shit, he just walked into a David Lynch movie. I think David Lynch could have a ball with a movie like this. Yeah. It would be so good. I wasn't expecting it to be this like almost anthology sort of storytelling within the story.
Everybody's got their own story when they go into the scene.
Yeah, it basically is broken into smaller stories, and I don't know that I like it, but
it's definitely something I didn't expect.
We start with a werewolf.
The werewolf is none other than John Rhys Davies.
Yeah.
Sala! From Indiana Jones and the fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I cannot jump the distance, you'll have to touch me.
That's the biggest name in the movie right there.
Probably
David
so.
Warner.
Yeah. No, this dude's way bigger than David Warner.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the first time I seen this, even in '88, I'm like, it's the guy from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you think that. I mean, growing up in the '80s, you knew that. But the thing I like the look of this scene probably better than some of the other. I mean, of course I am, because me and my werewolf friends, we love these movies.
I think they get progressively worse, honestly. I wonder if this movie was shot chronologically.
I think it was. I think I read something. They shot
Things
it.
started to peter out, and you run out of money as you get closer to the end.
We had some money problems towards the end, and I'm pretty sure we were going over budget. So basically, the completion bond company came in and said, you've got this huge battle scene that we'd saved for the end. Now you have about 24 hours, or I guess one shooting day, 13 hours, to shoot the entire thing.
When you got all this money to fix stuff and you could buy all the visual effects you wanted, but we had what we had, and we wanted to make the most out of it. So that was the challenge.
A lot of people said if I'd actually known anything about filmmaking, I wouldn't have attempted to make that movie at that time. They were like, you're insane, when they saw what we attempted to do within, what we had and the budget and everything. But I had no fear because I didn't know the pitfalls.
Of course, I like the werewolf scene when he turns into the werewolf, everything that's going on. He comes in. The werewolf isn't great, but dude, I've seen way worse in bigger budget films.
Yeah.
Silver Bullet, that's a horrible werewolf compared to this.
You have a partial transformation.
The partial transformation looks great.
Well, it's funny because I was watching this whole scene, and of course it cuts away. They don't really show you the wolf that much, and it's because the face looks a little plasticky. But by the time, he bites Tony, and shit happens, I looked over at Jenny while we were watching this, and I was like, they didn't have a budget for a transformation scene. and then he starts to change, and I was like, oh, there it is. A half-assed one at least.
But it was good, and it's not a werewolf movie, so not bad.
Yeah, I mean, dude, and he rips that guy open, like his head and everything. Dude,
I love the rip in
cool.
half. That shit's good.
There's some good kills, particularly early on in this movie.
But they said the guy that they hired to do the special effects, his name is Bob Keane. The reason when they hired him, Hickok hired this guy. He says, "I want my werewolves to look like the Howling."
Yeah, I mean, I can
and you
see
can
that.
kind of see it with the
Oh,
really
for sure.
high pointed ears and
Yep,
everything.
yep.
And I was like,
Definitely.
"Oh, I definitely see that now."
I think the best shot is one of the ones where the wolf kind of comes in from the top of the frame. I think that's one of the better shots of it. But yeah, I mean, this is, again, like, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting a fucking werewolf movie in the middle of this one.
No.
And then I was like, oh, this is the kind of ride I'm in for. Okay.
All right. Who put the acid in my drink again? China.
Keyword again, like that shit's happened in the past.
Yeah.